Hello and thanks for joining me for some more Space Haven, picking up where we left off in the last episode, and there will be a link in the description below for the full playlist if you're interested in watching from the start. But we started off on the abandoned mining station over here and started to build our ship. Still got a little ways to go before it's space worthy. But we are going to continue building this out a little bit. I also want to build a little bit on, let's see, cancel that. Let's build a bit coming out here. Bring that up here. Like that should do. Alright. That regulator, I'm going to move over here. This door, I'm going to move forward. This wall, I'm going to move forward. Alright, let's get things sped up a little bit. Actually, what we should do is go into our people here. We'll go to ships. We're going to change our ship now to home for everybody. And we do only have, what, 4 beds, but everybody is on a, everybody is on a staggered schedule. So they should be fine. Alright, let's get some walls happening here. Let's grab that wall and move it. And let's pop in a door there. Let's go to facilities. Grab a medical bed. Pop it there. We're going to grab a small storage. And pop it there. Let's see. Okay, let's grab a door here. And some walls there. Alright. Bring that wall up there. Okay. Pop in a door there. Pop in a door there. We're going to go to facilities. We're gonna grab a little personal entertainment and pop it there. So this makes noise, which can make this area uncomfortable. Now, if you click down here, you can show different filters, and so you'll get you get certain things that cause discomfort, and one of them is this. So that's why we're going to have a door closing that off. So as that door gets built, that little brown area should sort of go away as these walls get done as well. So now it's back to normal comfort in there. Okay, so let's have a look here. All right, I'm going to move this water collector over here. I'm going to move the oxygen temporarily. I'll put it there. Along with that. Alright, got this little section done, so we're going to put in some temperature regulation in here. We'll pop that there. Let's see. I sort of messed that up a little bit from what I wanted it to be. Let's build that hole out there. And let's do that. All right. We're going to go to systems. We put an operations table in here. Well, we need to expand a little bit more here. And we may as well bring that out just a little bit extra as well. Let's get that heating regulation in here though. That there. Okay. Add out one more. All right. Now we go into systems. We're going to put in operations console first. So if any ships come into the sector, we should be able to communicate with them, perhaps trade. Okay, now that this is done, I'm going to grab another large storage here. I'm going to put it over here like this. All right, and this storage here. Okay, let's go into the rules. We're going to select all and no, we don't want anything. Now we're going to go to the medical, select all and say yes, bring all of that here. Then we're going to go to contraband, select all of that and say no, no contraband. And so that should just bring in medical supplies now. Let's have a look at this one. Let's make sure that has no contraband, no medical. All right. That should be fine. And no consumption. All right, and I'm going to continue this out. Just for the time being. Okay, so that's done. Let's get the get our navigation console in. Okay, now that this is done, we're going to disallow that. Okay, let's select all and we'll say bring everything here, but we'll select all the food and say don't bring any of that here. Don't bring any of the medical. And don't bring any of the contraband. And then we're going to go to this one, to our pre-existing one. We're going to select everything in there and we're going to say empty it out. And they should transfer everything into there. And alright. Let's pop in a door here. Okay, I'm going to go into facility. I'm going to put in an extra research lab here. We might dismantle it later because we might need the resources back. But it's going to boost up our research a little bit because we could have 2 people researching at the same time. Just waiting for these guys to empty this out so I can move it. Okay, so that's empty. It's not quite empty. Right, now it's empty. Just going to move it across one like that. And let's fix up our rules on it. So we'll go, yep, bring everything but not food. Not medical. Not contraband. Alright, now we're going to move our oxygen again. Now that can fit in over here. So can this. So pop that there. Let's see. Pop in a door over here. And a wall there. Alright. Okay. So we've got our navigation. Let's put in another temperature regulator over here. We'll probably move these later on, but for the time being, they will do the job. I'm going to extend this all the way down to the end now and bring this out a little bit. That should do for the time being. And I'm going to bring this out a bit more as well. We've got some research done. Okay, so I'm going to bring this out. About there. Let's see how we're doing down here. Doing okay there. Alright. I'm going to get another storage over here. I'm going to get a smuggler storage. And we're going to pop this over here. Alright. So I've got that done. So let's go back in a system. We'll get our Hyperion drive. That in there. We're going to need more than one. Probably going to need 3, but we're probably not going to have enough resources for it. You can put them right up close to each other. I prefer to space them out, because if one catches fire, then the next one might catch on fire. And eventually I'd like to sort of put walls between each of all of these things. Okay. Let's grab another one. So you can put it right up next to each other. They need that little space in between because that's where they put the fuel in. So I'm going to leave that space and an extra space to put a dividing wall in. So I need to bring that out just a little bit extra. Alright, now we are going to need a hull stabilizer. Pop in over here. And we're also going to need to put in some high grid power nodes, but we can do that later. Let's see how we're doing over here. All right, fit that in there. Actually, let's redo that. Let's grab that and cancel that for the time being. Alright, there's our stabilizer. So that's fine. Let's get in our second engine. Alright. Right, so that should leave space to put a wall in between there. Okay. Let's grab that. We'll put it this way. Okay. Let's continue on here. Let's put in, let's have a look here. Pop in another thermal regulator over here. We'll build out some more hull. And actually I'd like to have one in here as well, because the last thing you want is to travel into a sector that has like a big heat wave or something that kills all your plants, then all your fertilizer, everything used is then wasted. So these also, like, they regulate the temperature. They're not just heaters, they'll also cool things down. wait till they've done that. Let's have a look at what we've got over here. Alright. So these guys are being a little bit slow over here. Let's have a look over here. Let's get them to do an extra couple of those. Let's see what we've got here. Let's transfer that. And let's bring this across. We'll bring the medical stuff across. Bring the food across. Bring that across. Alright, I'm actually going to turn off the algae dispenser. Alright, that's built. So let's pop in some nuts there. Alright, built my heater. So let's extend this hull out more. Let's see if that's big enough area. So this is screaming out for high capacity power node, which we'll do in a minute. Alright. Let's grab a wall along here. Let me build that out a little bit more. Let's just move that across one. Put a wall in there. And a door there. Let's go to the airlocks. Alright. Need to bring this out one more. Okay, now we should be able to fit that in there. Okay, so that's done. So what we can do is we click on either of these two hangars. It'll tell you the name of the shuttle that's in there. None of them are there at the moment. There's one. So I'll wait till one's in there. So if we click on the shuttle itself, you just get the option to draft it. If you click the hangar, it tells you the shuttle that's in there, but you also get these extra little options down here. So we're going to click on relocate, and we're going to click on our hangar bay here and hit accept, and that shuttle will now belong to this bay here. All right. Let's extend this out a little bit more. Let me see. Let's try that. Do we have any fertilizer over here? Don't. Okay. What's going on over here? Alright, let's get rid of that. Okay. Now this here is... I think we can build a wall there, actually. No, we can't, so we need to bring that out further. Let's just extend that all the way down. And let's go back into the airlocks. We'll get a pod hangar. Alright. So... I think... we would go there. There. Alright. See out a little further. Actually, bring this across one. Alright. And let's put in a third one over here. Alright, so these are done. Now you can build your own pods here. They will cost a couple of resources to build. But once again, we're going to come over here. And... okay, this one's got a builder. This one's got a builder. Roldips Yeater. Or Busby. Well, I think we'll do some yeeting. Let's relocate this guy to here. So that's a builder pod. This one over here is a mining pod. So we're going to relocate this one as well to here. So we've got a builder and a miner. We're going to go in here. No food consumption. And this one disallows pretty much anything anyway. But we are just going to go to all the contraband here, select all, and make sure everything gets brought into here. Okay. So, we're eventually going to have a wall built along there. Probably along there too. So we are going to want... let's have a look here. Okay, we're going to want our ore processor, and that is quite a big boy. So if that's going to be a wall, we'll need a passage with another wall. So, all right. Let's put this down about there. And here's our research. Getting there for the solar panel. Okay. Let's see. Alright. That should be fine. Then we're going to want a recycler. Alright. So let's go. Like that. And in some walls here. Let me see. Recycler. That in there. Okay. So we got enough fertilizer to get that going. So let's pop in another vegetable there. All right. Let's build one of those. And we don't have the tech box for that. That's okay. Alright, so how much stuff is left over here? Let's see. Alright, I haven't got a great deal of resources left over here. Let's get, maybe we'll do another vegetable there. Alright. So I want that solar panel to be finished researching. So I think for now, what we'll do, let's see. All right. Let's bring this out a bit. All right, so it's going to be a wall there. Let's bring that up. Let's plant fruit in there. Let's have a look here. Power. Alright, I may move this later on. Let's pop these in here for the moment. Put that there. And that is probably going to be about as much resources as we're going to get out of the station. Would be pushing it pretty fine. We've got a couple of bits, but pushing it pretty fine to push that much further. Okay, but now that this node is up and running, you see that this is no longer complaining. And this square shows where the power is distributed, and you can move this around a little bit like this. And see, as I come over that, it's no longer, they're no longer within that grid. So we move that back. And now it's in. Alright, so we should be pretty much ready now. Alright, let me... Yeah. Let's make up those. There's our solar panel. Let's close out of that. We should possibly have... Yeah, I'm not gonna push it. Let's stop that one. Let's stop that. I suppose leave it going, but we'll turn off logistics on it. All right. We just want this. Okay, so we're going to transfer everything now that we can. Get everything brought across, and then we'll be pretty much ready to make our first jump. See how much stuff we end up with over here. Pretty low on the hull blocks. Let's just see how we're going here. Yep, that's run out of resources, so stop that. We don't want anything going into there. And we never turned off the logistics on that, did we? Alright. But let's get everything brought across. Yeah, there's a couple of things that won't actually be able to be brought across because they're inside stuff. And we won't be able to actually grab them until... so, yeah, these things here. We're not going to be able to get all of that stuff. It's going to leave some of it stuck in there because it's inside containers and whatnot. but we'll get most of it, and then we're going to be ready to blast off. So close out that. Let's wait for these guys to finish up here. We should turn that off as well. Thought I did that, but all right. So I think we're all done here. Yeah. So this stuff is stuck in the medical cabinet over there, and we're not going to be able to get that. But everything else is transferred across here, and we are going to be ready to make our first jump out of this system. But that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.